Stop fearing rejection. You only live once. You know, I used to be afraid of rejection, whether it was, you know, asking a certain girl for her number or, you know, trying out for a certain basketball team or just taking certain risks in life. But the thing is, you never know if it's going to work out if you don't take the risk. You can't make a shot in basketball if you don't take a shot in basketball. If you don't take it, it's just not an attempt. So I would rather live with results knowing that I at least attempted, I at least gave it a shot, rather than dealing with the regret of not trying it at all. You know, I'm reading a book right now called The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. This book right here, man, it's a game changer. I actually just finished it today. I've been reading it for like a month now. It really helped change my perspective on life. Towards the end of the book, he talks about how one of his friends passed away, and once his friend passed away, you know, at a young age, it made him realize that, you know, life is so short and we really just live in constant fear that stops us from living our life to the fullest. And I'm not even just talking about getting a lot of money or, you know, getting your dream car, getting your dream house. I'm talking about just period, like how you treat people, you know, falling out with family members and close friends or relationships over petty things, holding grudges. Man, you got to forgive. Life is so short, man. You can't be afraid of rejection is what I'm telling you. Rejection is going to come with, you know, actually taking that first leap of faith and actually trying something new or getting out of your comfort zone, because that's how you grow. You ask 9 girls for their number and they all say no. I bet you the 10th one will say yes. You try to talk to this girl and she's not interested. I bet you her friend probably likes you. There's so many opportunities in this world, not even just when it comes to women, but everything in general, man. You really have to capitalize and you have to take the chance, man. Chances make champions, and you're not always going to have all these chances, man. You know, you say no to a lot of things in life, or you're scared to take a lot of risks in life. That's how you end up 70, 80 years old and alone, or not where you want to be in life, or, you know, not leaving the type of legacy that you wanted to leave. That's another thing, man. Really think about the type of legacy you want to leave on earth. We're all not going to be here. Eventually, one day, we will all be forgotten, but, you know, our physical body will be forgotten, man, but our name will live on. So what are you leaving, you know, whether you have kids or little nieces and nephews or siblings, whatever it is, man, how are you guiding them? How are you trying to be, you know, that good example, that big brother or big sister that you wish you had growing up? That's how I look at it, man. I feel like, you know, I'm one of the chosen ones. I feel like you are too if you're watching on my channel, but, you know, we really got to start stepping up and, you know, showing God's love around the world, man. And, you know, that first step is really just being okay to step out of your box, to do things outside of the norm, you know. People are going to laugh at you or criticize you, whether you're doing great things, whether you're doing horrible things. So you shouldn't care. And also, someone else's perception of you, how someone thinks about you, that's none of your business. Like, as dumb as it sounds, like, they're talking about me though, I should be worried about it. You shouldn't, because at the end of the day, you can't decide or change how that person feels about you. Everyone has a different version of you in their head, and who cares? That's not stopping anything. You should still be able to sleep at night. You should still be able to go to work and smile and do all the great things you do, because that person is taking the time out of their day to think about you and give an opinion about you, whether they're typing it on social media, whether they're gossiping about you in person, whatever it is, man. And another thing, people are allowed to think however they want to think. It's messed up, but if someone wants to hate you, or, you know, say you have trash videos, or that your clothing line sucks, or whatever, that you're ugly, whatever it is, whether it's true or not, they're allowed to say that. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody owes you support. You got to let people be what they are. If that person is going to be a snake in your life, let them be a snake and cut them off. If they're going to be untrustworthy, or if they're going to be inconsistent, or if they're going to be loving and loyal to you, you have to let them be what they are. When people get so lost in trying to force relationships, whether it's romantic or friendships, they keep bringing up, oh, he keeps cheating, but I can't leave him, or I'm trying to get him to act right, or people are like, I'm trying to act right for her, whatever it is, man. You just need to leave it at that. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. People are spend so much time in their life trying to make stuff to be what it's not. So getting back to fear of rejection, man, it took me a while to get over my fear of, like, you know, I guess asking girls for their number, because, you know, in high school it was a little easier, you know, when you had classes with them or played sports with the girls or sat at the same lunch table, it was a little easier. But once I graduated and, you know, was in college, I'm like, whoa, like, I'm in the adult world. Like, a lot of these girls I don't know, like, from a can of paint. So walking up to a random girl, you know, in the early stages of life, I guess you could say, if you're not accustomed to it, or if you don't, I guess, have that riz yet, it can kind of be overwhelming to some people. But, you know, after the first one or two, you're like, this really isn't that bad, you know? There's been plenty of times where I got rejected, and plenty of times where, you know, they liked me. So what I'm saying is, like, just do it. Who cares if she doesn't like you, okay? I bet you, like I said in the beginning of the video, I bet you her friend will flip the script. You don't like everybody. You don't think everybody's attractive. So you can't really hold that against anybody, you know? If she says no, okay, oh well, on to the next. So that goes with job opportunities. Let's say you applied for this job, you did a bunch of presentations, you had a perfect resume, you got a degree, whatever it is, and you didn't get the job, it's okay. Because if you can do it once, or if you applied for it once, or if there's one specific opportunity like this, there's going to be another one and another one, you know what I'm saying? So that means it just wasn't meant for you. And the thing is, God knows what's meant for us at the end of the day. We can have a picture in our head, but God has the best plan ever. He knows the steps that we need to take to get there. We need to trust in him more. I've noticed in my life when I'm trying to, get rich fast, or, get rich my way, or do my way of being happy, the way I think happiness is, there's fulfillment, or, being productive, whatever it is. I just notice like I'm slowing myself down. The times in my life where I'm like really closer to God and trusting him, even when it seems like I'm taking a couple steps back in life, whether it is or taking L's after L's after L's, going through heartbreak, whatever it is, grieving. When I put my trust in him, he makes it so much easier. Like, I'm sure God is laughing at me a lot. Like, you really think doing all this like is gonna get you to your destination or your goal or one of your goals before you trusting me and putting all your trust in me, So don't underrate putting in all your trust into God. Like, he's gonna get you there so much quicker and just so much more efficient and just less hassle, all types of stuff. But as far as rejection goes, it's a part of life. If everything went your way in life would be so boring. When you play a video game in like GTA and you have all the money in the world, all the cars and everything, you don't want to play it anymore. It's boring. But when you're grinding and you're getting some answers no, some answers yes, it makes you want to go harder. If you played basketball and you make every shot, there would be no point to play because you already know what's going to happen. Missing shots is what makes you realize like, okay, I need to work on my shot. Oh, I overthrew it a little bit, or I need to shoot it a little softer, or whatever it is, or I need to work on my handles. I got the ball still on. I need to dribble it harder, or dribble it tighter, whatever it is. Rejection makes you learn. Realize, like I said, everyone is entitled to do whatever they want on earth. Like, as you guys can see, not even getting into politics or, what the agenda is pushing to the youth nowadays. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But like I said, just stay true to yourself. Rejection is a part of life. You're never going to reach your full potential if you are scared of rejection, whether it's at your job, whether it's with a girl, anything, whether it's you're playing a sport, whatever it is, you never know until you try. And you would be surprised. A lot of times when I would see like a girl that I like in my mind, like the back of my mind, or subconsciously, you get to thinking like she's out of my league, like she looks perfect, or she got this and that going on, or whatever it is. Just little false assumptions that we put on ourselves sometimes. And a lot of the times, like, they would be very interested in me, or they would be like, oh, like, I actually know you. Like, I saw you from somewhere. Believe it or not, I'll go to the gym, like, get to talking to a girl real quick. She would be like, oh, like, I think I saw one of your YouTube videos. Like, you would be surprised, like, how many people actually know you, or, like, have heard about you, or have seen you, or that are even interested in getting to know you, even if they seem, like, bougie, whatever it is. I've met a lot of people, off the face card, they kind of look bougie, or how they operate. But they might just be like a quiet person, not even saying they're self-centered, but they might just be an introvert like me. Some people say, like, before they meet me, they're like, oh, I thought you were more like egotistic. I used to think like you were cocky before I met you just because, you got this and that going on, or, you don't talk to a lot of people. But once I met you, you were down to earth, you were humble. And that just goes to show, like, even me, I never, even like some days obviously are worse than others. Everybody has bad days, or days you don't feel like talking to the world, or it's F the world, whatever. But most of the times though, like, I'm not smiling 24/7, but if someone says have a good day, I'll be like, you too. Or they say hi, or they open the door, I say thank you, of course. Like, I'm open to just interacting with anybody, but I'm not a super extrovert. So some people might look at that as like I'm cocky, or I'm stuck up, this and that, until they actually have a conversation or watch one of my channels, or whatever it is, and they're like, oh, like, you're really down to earth, like, you're really chill, like, you're a cool person to be around, or you're genuine, you give off a lot of good advice, or good energy, whatever it is. So rejection, man, if you're scared of rejection, you might as well just pack it up. Everything in life is going to come with rejections, you know what I'm saying? When you took a test in high school, you didn't get every answer right. You might have there's plenty of times where I had to retake tests because I bombed it, whether I didn't study or whether I was just circling stuff ready to leave class. Rejection is going to happen. That's how you get better. When you take losses, or when things don't go as planned, or when you don't get what you thought you wanted, that's how you learn what you actually want, or what you actually need. And that's how you shift your focus and really get back like on your trajectory that you need to go. Because to me, at least, you can at least feel when you're not on the right trajectory in life, when you're not in the right space with God, when you're not you can just literally see it on someone's face. Like, it shows in their skin, like their eyes, their emotions, their smile, how they act, how they're moving. Like, you can literally tell if someone is in a good state of mind or not, if they're on their priorities, if they're doing what they need to do, if they're eating healthy, if they're working out, even if they're doing good financially. You can tell just by interacting with someone. Like, when I meet new people, especially girls, all it takes is, like, I would say 5 minutes, but really like a 30-second conversation, and I can usually accurately assume what she does, her financial status, if she's a clean, good on her hygiene type of person, if she's spiritual, into God, if she's going to work, if she's on her priorities, if she's a family person, if she's eating right. I can just tell just off of talking to a girl for 5 minutes maximum, actually. Like, it's actually crazy. You not even just girls, but you'll meet a lot of people, and after a 30-second conversation, you can just tell that they're bird brain, or that just corny, or whatever it is. They just don't even, they're just not there, just like an NPC. I don't know if you guys agree. Comment down NPC if you made it this far, man. But all in all, don't be afraid of rejection, man. We all have been afraid of rejection at one point in time, but I just hope this video reaches the right person, because I wish I would have got over my fear of rejection, way sooner. I could have had even more opportunities than I do now, but it's never too late to change your life around. Every day is another chance to be great. Every day is a blessing, man. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Everybody be safe. Make this year your best year so far. But yeah, we out. Link in bio for my clothing brand website, Real Legendary Status. Go copy some drip, man. Drip Star, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go.